All right, everyone, Halloween is quickly approaching, and whether you're throwing a party, trick-or-treating with kids, or enjoying a night at home, we've got fun, festive, and booze-free drinks for you to enjoy. Today, I am joined by Claire McLafferty, the author of Spooky Cocktails. And first of all, I have to point out, this is not a Halloween costume. No. We're both just the same height, so I am very excited. We've got tall girls and cocktails here, but Claire, you wanted to create a book in an environment where everybody can enjoy the party vibe, right?
Yeah, it's one of those things that a lot of people don't think about when they're planning a celebration. Even within the industry, there is an ever-increasing number of people who don't drink alcohol. They might want to go out to a bar, or they might want to come to a party and have a totally normal experience too, but a lot of the time there's not something there for them. So one of the things that I try to do in every one of my cocktail books is include multiple no ABV or low ABV cocktails for people who are just taking a break, who are not drinking for any reason, or who are below the age of consumption. So,
exactly. Like everybody wants something. I know I was a Shirley Temple on the rocks with a long straw and a stem glass kind of girly. So even like you said, so everybody can jump in and have fun. So the first one we're going to be doing, tell me about the blood orange Kula.
So this is kind of one of those fun things. It's got blood orange in it. So you got the kind of fleshy looking orange as a garnish. And it's going to bring together a little bit of vanilla. And I should have brought my dropper for this.
Oh, that's fine. We measure with the heart, as Jorge says around here.
I love that. For me, it's butter and garlic typically that I do that with. And then 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. You usually want to go from the least expensive to the most expensive cocktail ingredients.
That makes sense.
Then you're going to go with 1 ounce of grenadine. And there's a recipe for it in the book that combines 1 part of pomegranate juice with 1 part of sugar. And that's going to give it a real tartness that you don't get at like the Roses kind of red sugar water. No shade to them, but it's just not my jam.
Listen, hey, you're entitled to your opinion as a lovely mixologist.
True.
So when you are putting these things together, just kind of walk me through when you started building your library. How did you say like, okay, this is something I really want to do, create into a book and share with everyone?
Oh, absolutely. So let me shake this and then I will answer your question.
This is when we shimmy. Let me shimmy and shake because there's nothing else we can do because it makes it the fun part. Nothing like a Claire Bear shaking a good mocktail on the show. We love it.
Yeah, Claire Bear's got to have the Care Bear. And I forgot my strainer, so this is going to be a little messy.
Hey, listen, some people at home might not have strainers, so this is good. We can all learn together. And guys, obviously, if you're like me, you're probably just sticking a fork on the end of that shaker at your own house because your mom has the good bar tools and you forgot to steal them when you moved out.
And you can also do a whisk if you don't have an explicit strainer.
See, so that's great.
That's one of the great things. And then for this one, just there's also 2 ounces of blood orange juice and then a blood orange wheel or a sprig of rosemary, or both if you want to get really fancy.
Ooh.
So it just brings it all together. And to answer your question that I didn't answer earlier about why I wanted to write this particularly, it seemed like fun.
Yeah, listen, that's a great reason.
It is, and it's one of those things where spooky season is where all of us gals get to dress up in sweaters and little costumes like
I was like Claire Bear.
And we just get to have a little bit more fun. So bringing that sense of fun and taking it to serious cocktails, whether they're no ABV, low ABV, or full ABV, is something that I really found interesting and fun.
Well, it seems like something you really put a lot of thought into when I was reading some of your recipes online. Like you said, it wasn't just splashing something into a glass. It was really taking the thought to make sure that guest who had a non-alcoholic spirit also had the same experience. Now, you have another one that sounds like a dream, but it's actually called the Nightmare Tonic.
Yes.
So tell me what's in this guy.
So for those of y'all who don't do artificial dyes, you can leave out the food dye.
Okay.
But there are typically 2 to 3 drops of black food coloring. It's a safe way to do it that's not activated charcoal. You want to stay away from activated charcoal if you're on any life-saving meds, birth control, or anything like that, because it can actually null out that medication in your stomach. Because it is charcoal, and that's what's
this is brand new information. I was like, okay, wow,
so
great.
This part of what's in the cocktail is safe ways to make things spooky. So instead of doing dry ice, you can just do it around the punch bowl or something like that. So it's just kind of getting those out there. So the rest of the Nightmare Cooler is going to be 3 ounces of pomegranate juice, 1 ounce of dark cherry juice or tart cherry juice, 1 ounce of maple syrup for sweetness, and then 2 blackberries muddled in the shaker. Shake it up with some ice, strain it into a glass over ice, garnish with some edible glitter and 2 cherries on a stem, and then top with some delicious lime soda water.
Oh my gosh, that looks great because
Yeah.
you're getting that kind of like fizzy. This definitely
Right.
looks like a witch's brew in here, which I
Right.
love. And when I saw the edible glitter, I was like, this is so much fun.
I know. And now it's available like in most grocery stores, which is wild. So I just love it. It's
Listen,
so festive.
the millennial women, we love to put glitter on anything. I want to make sure I
Truly.
put your information up on the screen so that everybody can follow along. Make sure that you go and support our girl Claire and get a little spooky read for yourself. Claire, what are you most excited about for spooky season? Is this your Halloween costume?
This is not my Halloween costume. I'll be dressing up as a witch when I come back on the 31st.
Fantastic.
But before then, I'm really looking forward to an event at Supperland on Friday from 6 to 9. It will feature some of the alcoholic and non-alcoholic cocktails from the book, and we will have copies of the book available for sale.
Awesome. Well, we know that we love anything where Supperland is involved, and I'm so glad that you're going to be there too. We cannot wait to see your spooky sips in action. So, all right, I'm going to cheers you. Which one are you taking, girlfriend?
I'll take this one.
I'm going to have to make another one for Jorge. We like to share. All right, Jorge, over to you.